Hi there, and welcome to the Cult of Cinema. My name is Aaron, and I think that I accidentally forgot to leave.
Welcome to the Cult of Cinema. My name is Aaron, and
Where?
I think
Where did I leave it open at?
forgot to leave. Welcome to the Cult of Cinema. My name is
Let me mute myself for 1 second, Malcolm, and see what the hell's.
Wow. Hey, William. Hey, Robert. How are you guys doing?
There we go. What the hell just happened to my thing?
It was as if a door would open. It's Alex, the Trenderman.
Hey all, that was me in stereo. We are going to talk Radiance today, and there's a couple announcements, I think, from maybe Shout, at least one from Shout.
Yeah, check out announced something as well, didn't I?
Yeah, and also I played. I'll say this right now. I played some of Starfield. It's a system seller. IGN gave it a 7, and when they did the review, IGN USA though, every other IGN gave it a 9.5 or a 10. IGN USA is embarrassing as fuck. But what?
So you like Starfield then?
It's Bethesda, like it's Skyrim, but like it's space and stuff like that. Question is: Disney's beginning a buyout of Comcast ownership of Hulu. I thought Disney already kind of like pretty much owned Hulu. What does it mean for shows like Smallville? I would love to see Smallville come on. Well, right now Smallville, the last time I saw it show up on a streaming service was on Amazon. So if it
we can get Blu-rays of it now.
If it ends up like on Disney, I would love to see it. Like I would love to see we got Blu-rays of Smallville, didn't we?
Yeah, ages ago.
There's a nice Blu-ray set of it. I don't think
Disney is an evil.
No, I think people just get any company that's a large corporation is like oh look how evil they are, but it's just a corporation doing business stuff. Some are good, some are bad, but some are radiant.
Hey, that's the segue.
That's the segue. Okay, I haven't checked this out yet, guys, so this is new to me. So just to let you guys know,
it's George.
Hey, George, welcome.
Yo, what's up, George?
So we got first World Noir Volume 1. This is the first one, right?
Yeah.
So it is 44 pounds. Nice cover. Really nice cover.
It's nice cover. They announced this ages ago. But they didn't show the specs of it. They just showed the boxes of this and, the Polish one, the Polish Apocalypse one.
I try not to look until so
yeah. Oh well, as a subscriber, they send it to you, so it's like in the normal email of other news.
Oh yeah, like I got like emails that I put there, but like the thing is like I'm probably not.
I had no idea what the titles were in the box, just the cover.
All right, so it's I Am Waiting, Witness in the City, and The Facts of Murder. New restorations, including world premieres on Blu-ray, newly created extras featuring Tony Raines, Mark Schilling, Mario Sesti, Jasper Sharp. I like Jasper Sharp. Jeanette, I'm not even going to try, Malcolm, to pronounce the name. 2 documentaries, 80-page booklet featuring new writings on films.
Jeanette Winsandur.
There you go. Malcolm's pronounced. So this way, Malcolm, if somebody craps on my pronunciation, they can crap on your pronunciation.
If they crap my pronunciation, I'll just tell them to get lost. 80-page perfect bound booklet.
Yep. So we got new 4K restorations for The Facts of Murder, 2K restoration for Witness in the City, and a high-definition digital transfer for I Am Waiting on Blu-ray for the first time in the world. Facts of Murder, first time in the world. Witness in the City, first time in the UK. Original uncompressed mono PCM audio for all films. Optional English subtitles for all films. That's really good to have. Newly designed artwork based on original posters. It's limited to 3,000 copies. So we start off with a Jasper Sharp audio commentary, which is going to be good because Jasper Sharp knows his stuff, especially when it comes to Japanese cinema. We get a documentary on the star during location. We're going to get it runs at 14 minutes long. We get a visual essay by Mark Schilling, a trailer, a reversible sleeve. We get to the second one. We get an introduction by critic Tony Raines, an interview with Philip Durant. We're going Oh, biography for Lena Ventura. I love Lena Ventura. French Noir. That's going to be really good, actually. And on the third one, we're going to get a new interview. We're going to get a brand new documentary on Pietro Germe. What's Black and Yellow All Over? All Shades of Italian Film Noir visual essay. That one's shot in 2023. Trailer, new universal artwork. It is. If you add this one to the bundle with the rest of the stuff, you're going to get 10% off. What are your thoughts on this one, man?
I'm really excited for this, but first I want to say two things. George donated.
Oh, thank you. Do you know what that means, right? One, Aaron got to start
Yep.
putting up some new stuff. There we go. Getting all creepy. And it has been a long time no see.
And as for Trekopedia, I want to say, because he said the 4Ks of Star Trek's on sale in America, they're also on sale in England for about
nice.
$12.99 in case people, in the UK. So, yeah. But I'm excited for this. I'm excited for this because it's movies I've not seen. And when they're movies I've not seen, I'm excited by them. And I know these are going to be quality ones because one, the box is going to be phenomenal. And two, because I think Radiance is killing it at the minute. I actually think Radiance is the best label out there at the minute.
Oh, wow. Those are big words, man.
Yeah.
Like this, the artwork's fantastic here. It's you can't. It is gorgeous. I don't have a Radiant. When I go to England, I got to start picking up some Radiant stuff.
Well, they're releasing American as well, so you should be able to.
Okay, perfect. So I can get them when I go to Canada then, maybe at my local Sunrise. So let's go back because there's more, and and for me this is exciting because I don't freaking know what more are. So what do we got next? Elegant Beast. You know this one, man?
No, I don't know it, which really surprised me, to be honest.
So this one, so we got new 4K restoration, interview with a critic. We got appreciation by filmmaker, visual essay by Tom Mess. We got a booklet. So what are we looking at here?
Not Tom Mess. I need the one that just rambles on.
I like Tom Mess.
I listened to one of his audio commentaries. He just rambled on for what felt like forever.
He gets excited.
I think it was him. Maybe it was a different person.
I like Sharp.
Exactly. Actually, that does make sense, Alex. A bit cliche, but Radiance really are a breath of fresh air, the true heir to Arrow Academy. They actually are, really, when you think about it.
Well, I'm going to... I thought Indicator was going to be the true heir to Arrow Academy. But
I actually think a lot of what Indicator's released right now is nowhere as good as Radiance.
I think
and I know that sounds bad, but...
No. I think Indicator's changed their structure, what they're doing. That's the thing. But I do like their genre. I love the fact that they're doing genre land and stuff like that.
Sure. But I get that. But what I'm saying is a lot of the stuff I feel like I've possibly seen Gene Rowling stuff you could get before to a degree.
I've known genre land for a long time.
God,
why? I get what you mean. Definitely, with that type of film, 100%. This is the type of stuff Arrow Academy would have. Maybe
besides
not
as well, I feel like with Radiance, they're releasing proper world cinema titles that actually have some sort of meaning for the most part, and I like that.
So we got one here called Black God. Hey, the Rafe, welcome out. And with this one, I haven't seen either, so I'm not going to lie. Apparently it's a Brazilian film, an acclaimed and influential Brazilian film that I have not seen. Have you seen this one?
Nope.
So
I haven't seen any of these, sadly.
K restoration, audio commentary, video essay. We're getting a documentary on the filmmaker, award-winning documentary by filmmaker and son called Cena Nova on the Brazilian filmmaking movement. That sounds fascinating, actually. Optional language subtitles, limited edition booklets.
When did it come out?
1964.
Wow.
Yeah. So something that
1964.
So we have no excuse. So maybe we couldn't have. So what is it? There's one more, right? Seriously?
Okay, Murder Obsession.
So this is Ricardo Frida. He was kind of like pre-Bava. Like Bava worked on a lot of Ricardo Frida's stuff. Basically, he would be like usually like second unit director. So when Keltiki came out, that's a Ricardo Frida film, the monster scenes, like Ricardo Frida had no interest in in directing them. So Mario Bava directed the monster scenes of Keltiki. So Frida's an interesting director. Laurie Gemser is actually in this movie. I have this from
Hey, that knocks one off the list.
So we got like Anita Strindberg too. Yeah, right. Yeah, Anita Strindberg's in this one. I forgot that.
I believe I've seen this, but I do not remember it.
You trust me, you've seen this. You definitely seen it. John Richardson's in this one. It's a really interesting film. I like this one a lot, actually. It is a weird film, but it's really cool. So we get audio commentary by Alexandra Heller Nicholas. That's always a check for me. I always want that. Interview with makeup effects artist Sergio Stevoletti. For those that don't know, that's the guy that did the makeup work for Argento a lot. He directed the movie Wax Mask, which was really good and super underrated.
You like Wax Mask?
I love Wax Mask, and I think people like crap on it way too much. It has really good effects. It's got an old school kind of like murder, like universal aspect to it with modern day splatter, and it just has that kind of like that ultra bit of like cheese that you need for something like that without going too overboard. I'm a fan of like the Murder in the Wax Museum, like House of Wax, all those type of films, and it has that aesthetic to it, and it plays it well. It's a different film than it would have been if Lucio Fulci would have done it, but
would have been better.
I don't know. I mean, it would have been different. Like I don't know if it would have been better. Like Lucio Fulci would put his own stamp on it. It wouldn't have been the same film. It would have been sleazier. It would have been it would have been probably a bit gorier.
Yeah.
But I'm not sure about better because it does. Stevoletti does, for a first-time director, goes for an old-school aesthetic that we don't normally see around that time, and I think that was part of the reason that at the time.
Oh, looks like Alan's frozen. Indicator is probably still near the top of labels for me this year, but Radiant scratches my itch with every single release. So say I feel wave. When I look, I love Indicator. Don't get me wrong. I've got nearly every one of Indicator's releases. And normally I pre-order them. But I don't know. I really like. Well, a hot woman just went by. Ooh, hello. I really like Radiance more. I just find, I don't know, there's just something more magical about Radiance to me. Maybe it's because they're still fairly, got a few titles out. You froze. You froze, so I don't know what you finished off with.
I froze?
Yeah.
I'm not froze here now.
No, but a minute ago you were frozen.
Okay.
As I was talking.
What did I say?
What's I saying? You were saying about, you were talking about Wax Mask, and you were saying about how it had an old school kind of feel to it, and then you kind of froze.
Oh, no. So, yeah, basically said people underrated a movie because of the director and because of who was supposed to direct it. And rather than like kind of watch it and review it for its own merits. I stand on that hill.
I watched it, and I thought it was just utter rubbish. So
you have to watch it again because I'm sorry, dude. Like everybody has an opinion. Yours is wrong this time.
You think mine's wrong?
Yes, when it comes to Wax Mask. Yes, we got like. Do you like Wax Museum movies?
I do like Wax Museum.
Then you should like it.
Why should I like it? Because it's just it's a terrible thing. Where when he turns into like the Terminator at the end. Come on.
That's the fun thing about like none of this actually would make sense in real life. The Vincent Price would not make sense for to have that wax face. It's just going into like a more kind of like steampunk. Like nowadays, where steampunk is a bit of a bigger thing, it would get over with now instead of that when it got over with at that point. Radiance introducing us to new films, new directors, new themes. Exactly. I agree. I'm actually very excited about what Radiance is doing right now. It's a lot of really good stuff. Indicator is still near the top of the labels for me this year, but Radiance scratches my itch with every single release. I would kind of agree. I got to say, last night too, we talked about, and unfortunately, I couldn't get John. Well, I could have got John, but it was we talked about the Paramount Screams, which is a box set, which is headed on to a new label, basically. And did you have any other thoughts, by the way, on what that mystery title could be?
Yeah, I do. I think it's Batman with the Riddler, because there's a question mark there.
I think that people may be right with the Pet Sematary prequel. I don't think it's going to be a Friday 13th, like that was mentioned on there. I don't think it's going to be like the Sleepy Hollow.
Personally, it needs to be something that's not been released on 4K.
That's the thing. This one, and like Friday 13th recently got a 4K release.
Because you know what these companies,
controversial one.
Because you know what these companies are like. They release all the same movies in a special box set, put one movie in it that no one can get normally, so they have to rebuy it. That's how they do it.
Well,
so it's got to be something that's never been released. Otherwise, it's a pointless box set, isn't it?
So this is fantastic for me. I have none of these movies in 4K.
Well, that's what I mean. It's perfect for someone like you or someone who hasn't bought them. But someone like me who bought most of them as they were released on 4K, it's kind of, I mean, I can't trade mine in to get better prices, to get a set like that. So it just feels a bit, it's something that released the still books are small on that.
Pass on the set.
What's that?
Or will you pass on the set then? Will you not get the set?
Yeah, I will pass on it. Unless it's a good movie in it, obviously. And I've got to be honest, Smile was not that great. I reviewed Smile and I went into depth about it, but it's not a great movie. It's more about agony and all that, and that's good, right? But as a horror, it's not good horror. It's more like a psychological, mind-bending movie about how someone's feeling with regret and guilt.
But that's
cruel.
That should not be negative.
No, I didn't say it was a negative. I said it in the horror sense.
Yeah, I mean, like
for me, it doesn't feel like true horror.
It was on the top 5 last year. My top one last year was one that nobody else put on their top list, and that was a horror comedy. It was called Bodies, 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 and people were surprised to see that hit the top of my list. And I'm like, I'm sorry, it did something that I thought was fun and different, and something that'll work down the road. I think Smile is another one of those films that here's a mistake. I'll do, because this is what I do sometimes, and it kills me for some reviews. I do like backdoor writing. You know what I mean? Like some people like when you're
when you go outside you go in the garden and start writing.
No, it's like basically I'll be on my couch and stuff. Like someone's watching football games and they should have done this player, they should have done this, right? So for me, there's a scene in Smile, without giving too much away, at a birthday party, right after a birthday party.
Right.
So for me, the twist at the end of that movie should have been where that creature went, and that should have been at that little person looking out the window. That's where I wanted to go. I wanted to go dark. I wanted to go super dark. I wanted to do that, to put it in the kid.
I like the ending.
The end, it's good, but I like minding. That's the thing, right? It's like when you're watching something, like, no, I do this, right? And that actually kept me away from like kind of reviewing it and stuff. So I had to watch it over. I think I watched them around 4 times. I watched almost every movie because I was reviewing for the end of the year and stuff. So I was watching Barbarian, and I was watching Smile. I was watching Bodies, Bodies, Bodies. Watched a few different movies, like at least 4 or 5 times, because you can't really like judge a movie on one time and then do it like, oh, this is my top.
No, of course not.
No,
if you got the time to watch movies over and over again, then good, because then you're going to get a deeper feel of it, right?
Well, you got to, like, for this, like, I have to, like, it's, if I don't, then I'm like, okay, I can say this is my initial reaction. On a film. Like, this is like how I feel.
I did like a 20 odd minute video with Smile. I talked about it for like 20 minutes.
I gotta watch that video. See if I gotta shake my head like an old man. And you kids on my lawn. But I heard that something came out from Shout as well. Let's check that out as well. We're doing this. I'm excited about the Radiance releases this time around. There's a whole ton of like great stuff that's coming out. Did you pick up your Elf copy yet? Your complete Elf series?
No, not yet.
Damn,
Are we
right?
talking about the subscription?
Oh, we're going to talk about the subscription. Actually, get into that right now because I know you have some serious like thoughts on this, and I want to hear your thoughts on it because you are a subscriber. So let's get into that.
All right, I'll tell you what I think. I think the way they've handled it this time is ridiculous.
All right.
Right, because what they've done is you have to do 1 month at a time in your cart, right? To have the 12 months. You can't just order it like Vinegar Syndrome where it's like £720 or whatever for the 12 months or free something for 6 months. Instead, you have to put more in your cart. And if you put more in your cart and you order them, then you won't get any of it until December, right? So you have to then order them each individually, right? So that's 12 orders, right? At 57.64, right? And it just seems stupid to me. Like, why would you do that? Why wouldn't you just do it like you did before, where it's like a year and 6 months?
So monthly
makes no sense.
It's you must buy 1 to 6 or 1 to 12, but they act like normal products. So beware. You select the shipping frequency by checking out the right number. What? Are you serious? This isn't my fantasy football league. I shouldn't have to do this much work.
No, it's stupid. It's absolutely stupid. So I had to order them all separately in order to get them every month.
Like, here's my question. Did that cost more?
No, because when I put more in my cart, there was no discount. The discount apparently is already on them.
Okay, so you got to go in.
So you have to go on each one, click add to cart, order it, then go net back and do add to cart, and then again add to cart, and then again add to cart. Exactly. Me and my wife, me and Donna were talking about this, and I said the amount of people probably ordered the whole year and don't realise that now they have to wait till December to receive it. It's ridiculous. I know because I spoke to whoever it was on the Radiance Facebook, and I told them this is stupid.
Wait a minute.
So I should be able to order a year. I should be able to order a year without having to bloody have to worry about a thing.
Wait, a year means wait a year? So
yeah, if you order all 12, you have to wait to the last month.
You get them all in December? I mean, it's one hell of a Christmas, but what the hell?
Yeah, it's stupid.
That is a public relations nightmare waiting to happen.
No. Exactly. That's why it's because they want to get lazy and they don't want to have to keep, doing what they've done because they've messed up most of my orders. I never got the second volume magazine.
So this is the company that you're clear, saying is your favorite right now.
It is. When it comes to what they actually release, it is. They're releasing ninja films this year.
Yeah, okay, here we go. Like forthcoming releases include films by Bava, Banal, Kamencini, fuck, I'm gonna pronounce all this wrong. Damiani, Fukasaka, a lot of names. Genres featuring Pozioteshi, Gothic ninjas. That'd be awesome. Gothic ninjas, serial killers, Japanese new wave, American indie, European art house, plus new and ongoing collections, including World Noir Volume 2 and more are going to be revealed. Why are 1 to 6 cheaper than 7 to 12? I'm going to guess 7 to 12 at box sets, right? We anticipate releasing more box sets in the latter part of the year. It's the opposite of Vinegar Syndrome, which usually releases box sets at the beginning of the year, and that gives you less.
Yes, to get you to come in, yeah.
Also the case in 2023, more packages sold means more ability for us to add extra titles. I'm not okay. We disagreed on 2 movies today. We 100% agree on this one, man.
Yes, definitely.
This is a mess.
It is. I couldn't believe it when I saw it went up. I was like, what the hell are you doing? I mean, what happens if somebody wants to order bundle 11 and bundle 4?
Can they do that?
I guess so. If you can order them, sure. But you don't know what it is, do you?
Yes, like, okay, I'm going to, oh no, maybe somebody is like, okay, that's my birthday month. I'm going to pick that month to get one bundle. I can understand that. That's okay. That's great. If you want to put out the 12 bundles, you want to order the bundles separately. Wonderful. If you want to order a year, though, that should be on a monthly basis. It should be like, oh, they ordered a year. I guess you want everything at the end of the year.
Well, when I ordered the halfway, it was $350 for 6 months. Why can't they just do it like that again? And it says on the thing, if you did the 6 months, 12 months, you get the discount. And when I contacted them, what discount? They said there isn't a discount. And you have to order them separately if you want them to come everything. And I was like, what the hell are you talking about? Absolute joke.
There's a song in The Best Little Horse in Texas with Charles Durning, where it's like basically it's a song with double talk, but politicians saying a lot and saying nothing. And that is what this reminds me of. Like it's a bit of a mess. It's a bit of a Melissa Montgomery movie. I'm not sure. I liked a lot of her TV films.
Victim.
Which would you say? Would you say so? It's a good movie.
Yeah. Victim. There you go.
But I don't know. This is I'm confuzzled, Malcolm, by why you do this. I don't get that.
Me neither. It makes no sense. When I spoke to them about it, they said we're trying to figure out why I've explained to people what they're supposed to do. Well, why should you have to?
Like, wouldn't it better?
It's in me.
Like, wouldn't the better bet just to be, to offer a subscription and then just put the bundles out if people want to buy,
that's what I mean. Well, that's what they're going to do anyway, isn't it? Because they do it every month. It's like, what's the point? I said, why can't you just do a year and do 6 months? And they were like, well, we thought this would be better. Who thought it would be better?
Well, I'm not sure, but I don't think so. But Malcolm,
do you know how long it took me? It took me 20 minutes to order each. I've got 12 orders on my shop app now, when I should have only had one.
How much did it come out to altogether, if you don't mind me asking?
726 quid. If you were in America, it came to 600 quid.
How
pounds?
Come?
I should say pounds. No, quid's English. Pounds.
How come?
Because the 20% taxes are taken off.
In the United States?
From the United States, yeah. So basically the UK, when it sends, it's the same when you buy from the United States. Sometimes you don't get the tax.
Well, I remember when I went to London, there was VAT, right? But when I went back, basically before I got on the plane, I had my receipt with me, and then they gave me back all the VAT, which was a massive savings actually.
Oh wow!
Yeah, they do. So normally, guys, I think they still do it. If you go and you buy in London and you're going back to Canada or the States or something like that, and there's nothing like sketchy that you're buying, keep your receipts because you can get the VAT back.
Danny Doe is doing an intro for a screener of Football Factory at BFI. Whoa! Come on!
I'm a massive Mick Carter fan, so there you go. I would totally be there for that. I'm an EastEnders guy, Alex.
Yep.
From early EastEnders too.
Ooh. The original theme song used to play.
I like the Duff Duff.
Duff.
And I love to find on DVD because I've only got found it elsewhere. The actual physical copies of EastEnders Revealed, which were really freaking good shows.
They've never been released on disc.
Have they been released?
No.
Oh, shoot.
That was a BBC. They were BBC Three specials.
Because Coronation Street did Coronation Street Secrets, and they released them in two box sets, which are incredible. Yeah,
Coronation Street released a lot of their stuff, but EastEnders has only done best ofs and those odd specials like the Ricky and Bianca Tango, Slaters, Detention, stuff like that. So, but it's funny because EastEnders is far superior in my view.
I like them both. It's models of 6 months to 12 months. Yeah. This is a mess. I'm not going to lie. I'm very shocked.
Is he going to pop in? Are we going to see Franz, whatever his name is, turn up? Because if you're here, all right, you need a point 6 months and 12 months, mate.
because their stuff is good. I mean, the stuff that they put out is really, really good.
It is.
And I would hate for like
I have a
this to
full
blow up in
collection
your
of all their
face.
titles, so
Yeah, I would hate
you
for this to
know.
blow up in your face because, like, look, Murder Obsession. Like, I'm gonna say this is the greatest movie in the world. It's not. It's not the greatest movie
That's
in the
not
world.
one of their titles, though. That's the Volvo title.
Well, yeah, Rare Video, but Rare initially put it too. I got the DVD of this one. But still, they're selling it. But
For a
they
partner
did
label.
yeah, like we're saying with the other Rare titles, like Gang War Milan, like The Devils.
Yeah.
But yeah, if you don't have it, it's worth getting. But this, World Noir is my favorite for out of this stuff right now. Out of their stuff that's being released, it's World Noir. This is my favorite one for this month. So that's my pick for the
Exciting.
month.
That's exciting. That's exciting. I'm looking forward to, because there was supposed to be a Japanese box set that came out this year when I joined, but it never did. So I'm hoping that's at the start of next year.
Oh, you don't know? Maybe because more box sets are coming later on in the year.
Yeah, and I do believe the Ninjas. I believe the Ninjas set or Ninja movie. I believe it's going to be something like Shinobi no Mono or something like 17 Ninja, which is like 60s ninja movies. It won't be something that people think of. It won't be something like, 9.5 Ninjas or American Ninja or anything like that. That kind of thing we know. It'll be stuff like Shinobi no Mono that only probably certain people know.
I don't know. I think American Ninja with American Ninja 5 put in there.
I'd love it if they released on Blue. I love that movie. But, I just love the goofiness of it. But I reckon it'll be something like Shinobi no Mono or Black Hood or Purple Hood or, something from like the Japanese 50s, 60s ninja movies. Female ninja, I'd love, but I think it's too pinky film.
I understand having separate options as well as 3, 6, and 12 months, but not instead of. That is the key right there. Instead of.
I just don't get.
It's not bright. It's not the brightest. I was looking for what was I looking for on here? There's other announcements that I wanted to talk about while we're here. I'm trying to.
I've said earlier, look up Screenbound. So I don't know if they've had a new announcement.
Screenbound. Okay, I'll check that out.
Yeah. I'm going to look here as well.
What the bloody hell is going on here? S, you pieces. No, S, you piece of crap. I'm going to kill you. Aaron gets mad at his computer.
Okay, I'm waiting for the site to load.
See if there's anything new on Screenbound. If there is, I'll put it up on the new titles.
I think I won't come up on my phone, so.
The newest title I see there is 8 Eyes.
8 Eyes?
Yeah.
Isn't that the film Vinegar Syndrome's going to release? They produced it, didn't they?
It's a newer film. Like, isn't it? Like, pretty sure it's a newer film.
They produced it. They produced it. It was in their email.
2023. So I guess
Vinegar
it's in
Syndrome.
UK.
They released it.
Yes,
the Screenbound's the UK version.
So that's so that's going to be the UK version. Is going to be Screenbound. I don't really like the picture on that, so I'm not going to go with that one. Checking to see if there's anything else that's been released right now that's like really kind of capturing my attention.
Yeah.
So far, I'll be honest with you. Like yesterday was a big day for announcements. This was definitely some good announcement stuff, but nothing is like super standing out to me. Like as far as things go, I would say like, okay, so has it been announced or so? Kino Studio. Let's go to Kino. I'm going to go to Kino for a second. Oh, okay, yes. Well, let us go to Kino. Let's go to Kino Cult's Twitter real quick. I want to show you some stuff. So,
hey, we know who that is.
We got some Kino Cult in partnership with Something Weird. two cult classics. Varieties with Lily Sinclair. And if anybody watched like the Rocky Horror Picture Show, it's her name's in one of the songs. And Teaserama with Tempest Storm. Kino Cult, man, oh man, are they killing it with stuff. We got Neon City with Michael Ironside there, Vanity and Lyle Alzado. So what are the final? So we got features, but not a lot.
They need to not release that until they can do the things, you know.
Here's a big deal right here, though. Look at this.
Play Misty for me.
4K release. I
That
love this
needed a
video.
release. That's a masterpiece. I think that's one of Clint Eastwood's best movies.
You can't get your Nitro 5 to connect to a Wi-Fi. It should. I mean, it shouldn't be hard to connect to the Wi-Fi. For those, for those who don't know, before I started using my MacBook Air, which I bought just before I came here, all my videos were done on a Nitro 5. And when I used to do like my Conan, like YouTube streams, right? When I used to play the game Conan and I'd stream and talk to people, and my cousin would. It was the Nitro 5 that I used. It should actually be very easy. I mean, if it's not connecting, like just make sure everything's going through okay. Hopefully you don't have to take it to a shop, because Nitro 5 is a solid, like mid-level gaming laptop.
Might just be dodgy.
Yeah, so just check it out. Or it could just be like, sometimes it happens. Sometimes you may have to just reset your modem. I hate to say this, but I'm going to say this. Have you tried turning it off and on again?
Oh,
I used to work in tech, so some people know that, but I try not to say that too much because I get a lot of tech questions sometimes. Play Misty for me. That's
what I like. You know why, didn't you, Wave? It's not directly from Radiance. It's what's the name? What's that company? What's it for? Like OCN, Limehouse. They come from Limehouse, so that's why them and the Indicators are so bubble wrap, because they come from the same company.
Limehouse does really good wrapping with their stuff. Like all my Indicator stuff, Limewood.
Limewood.
Really good. Thank you, man. I've always put like through and quick too. Have you noticed that Lime was really quick?
Yeah. Yeah, Limewood.
What are your thoughts on these?
I got Limehouse because of Powerhouse, didn't I? I'm quite excited for this, actually. I like Play Misty for me. And yeah, but they're using shitty Zavi, aren't they? So, because they're part of Zavi now. So, yeah. I'm definitely looking forward to Stalag 17 and Play Misty for me. Play Misty for me is brilliant.
See what we got here. New audio commentary. Are they sure? Are you sure, Kino? Are you sure you've got new audio commentary? Just put that out there. Are you 100% sure? I'll kind of believe you. There's 2 new audio commentaries for Stalag 17. We got some new featurettes on here. Archival featurettes. We got some new two new audio commentaries, which is fantastic. Kino puts out a lot of good stuff when it comes to 4K, and the prices are right. KL Studio Classics, Kino Cult. Look at that. They've actually rebranded.
Hey. The also set to come out.
They're going into this, man. I want this. I'm not going to lie. I want this.
I want some of that too.
When I saw that first, I thought it was Betty Page. I totally did.
So did I, actually.
But the stuff they're putting out
Neon City.
Remember when Kino was a company that you kind of like semi-thought about? This is an awesome film.
Yeah.
This is really good. There's Gator and there's White.
Get Gator. So look, get Gator and bait, and you've got Gator bait.
Gator bait. Did you have these, right? You've got Gator and White Lightning, right?
Yeah.
So I think Gator's.
I've seen them.
Gator's the sequel, right? White Lightning's the first one.
Oh, I believe so. I don't remember.
Because he got a mustache. He doesn't have a mustache in White Lightning. So White Lightning, basically, by the way, guys, Burt Reynolds plays this guy that's in prison. His family are they're rum runners. They're basically they're moonshiners, and his brother is murdered by a crooked police officer, crooked sheriff, and he is let out of prison on the thing that he'll go undercover, and he'll get the crooked police people. But his family, being hardcore moonshiners and totally anti like law and authority, kind of shun him and get angry with him, even though he's trying to get the person that killed their other son. They kind of shun him, especially the father, because he's going out to he's working with the authorities, and the authorities to them is kind of it's an action. It's a great action title. It's some wonderful acting in that one. Good like earlier Reynolds stuff. Gator was a solid sequel. Definitely more on the funner side of things.
I'm going to be honest with the people, boy. If you're wondering what this film's like, right, it was basically an older version of Big Mama's House 1 and 2.
It is totally not like that is so... You're misleading them again, Malcolm. Charlie Varick, another fantastic little film there. If you haven't picked this up, I still don't.
I watched that film for Indicator. Actually, no, I didn't. I watched the Kino Cult, the Blu-ray, and then I bought the Indicator. It was all right. What May is the best part about it, and there are some really brilliant scenes in it, but I kind of zoned out a little bit at points. It's not a bad film by any means. It's just I was zoned out a little bit, so I should watch it again, really.
I think Matthew's underrated, but I would agree with you on some of the stuff. There you go. Here's White Lightning right here. Here's a sneaky thing they did, by the way, and I noticed this because we bought both these from Kino, luckily at the same time. There's a featurette, and let's see right here if they show it. Yeah, okay. Back to the Bayou Part 1. So if you want the entire like featurette, you had to buy White Lightning and Gator. Like, why wouldn't you anyway?
Yeah.
But still, let's just say you got it like Gator on from another company somewhere, right?
I like stick because it gives them a stick.
And what are you thinking of? I guess I don't think anybody.
I want this. This is something. I've got to be honest. This is something I've wanted to watch properly. Good quality for probably 28 years. So since I was 7 years old.
Have you never
I've wanted to watch these movies. I've never ever seen them because every time I've tried to watch them, they've been on terrible quality. Now I get to watch them, and I've already told the wife when they turn up, she has to go out because there's going to be a party with me and the movies, and there might be a lot of cleaning that needs to be done afterwards. But, I'm looking forward to it.
Donna's not watching these, right? She's not like a big fan of this type of film.
No, she won't watch them. If I call her in, she'll come and look at them and go, oh, God, I showed her that cover, by the way, The Lawn and the Exorcist, where she was like, oh, my.
Kino Cult, I'm very excited. I think Kino Cult might be the sub-label I'm sort of most excited about right now.
I think, to be honest with you, it's looking good, but we shouldn't jump too far ahead. A lot of companies look good when they first release stuff, and then it becomes weird.
But that being said,
I mean, I'm happy with what they're releasing so far, but I think, give them credit when they get to like 20, 30 good movies. That's my view.
I'm not sure about that. Let's not go to, let's not
technically they've got 4 right there, so that's 4 already on that one. Yeah, Mondo Macabre are releasing as well. They've done an announcement.
Did they do an announcement today? I missed that.
They've got 2 Asian movies coming out, Japanese movies. They announced them on Disconnected last night.
Did they haven't shown up here yet? I
don't know. I think they're on there. I think they might be on their Facebook now.
I normally get.
Hey, Gino, I'm doing good now for you're here.
Hey, Gino, man, welcome. I am a bit behind. I'm about 1 video behind on Disconnected stuff because I last night was Starfield. So
I'll be honest with you. I didn't watch his video. I just skipped through it until I saw what the titles were.
Well,
if you ask what they are, I can't even remember. I remember the covers. I don't remember the titles. Yeah, I didn't see much of because I didn't look at the October releases because they were talking about that and the Halloween releases as well. But I couldn't be bothered to watch a 2-hour video. No, because I don't like Disconnected's channel or the guy who runs Mondo Macabre. I was just so tired.
Oh, here we go. We got we got some release. We got September announcements here. Going in sound next Thursday. Props out to Disconnected. Let's do this right. for showing them on the channel.
Look at that. Curse of the Dog God. Look at that. She's got that chain round his neck. She's saying, I was innocent. You tortured my soul. And now I'm going to show you who the real person who's dominating you.
I'm going to try and
get that eyeball out because I'm coming for you. That's what she's saying.
I love this Asian cover here. Like sometimes
it's beautiful, isn't it?
Covers, this is gorgeous.
I'm buying it day one.
That is a good one. Be sure to check out Ryan's video on this. So I can't go outside that one time because there's a little bit of the.
This is Inferno. This is it's supposed to be a really good movie.
Yeah, there's a little bit of like kind of nudity, sort of. So I guess I'm sorry.
They're both Toho. They're both Toho released movies.
Okay. Hopefully they give them like. Will they take the print? Is it remastered? They're going to get like the prints that they get.
I think they will be.
For this one, we got a so it's region A locked, but for the people that don't have region free players, Japanese language with optional English subtitles, which is the way that it should be. New interview with the director, new interview with the director of The Curse, new audio commentary as well. On the other one up here, we're going to go right up here. We get again a region A locked. It's a Blu-ray premiere.
There might be a reason for that because I heard that Radiance might be releasing this title.
Oh, Japanese language with optional English subtitles, new 2K restoration, new interview with the Ring screenwriter, new interview with the director of The Curse. We're going to get like reversible artwork, of course, 1,500 for this one here with a full color booklet. And for this one here, we are going to get 1,500 as well with a full color booklet, numbered reversible artwork, and it's in their famous red case.
Yeah.
On Thursday,
I'm probably still going to buy it.
Renew releases.
I'm going to buy it, and if Radiance release it, I'm going to give it to Max.
I would say this right now. Hey, if you're out there and you want to announce something on my channel, I'd really appreciate it.
I can announce something on your channel if you want right now.
Announce something.
I'm doing a 60-mile walk, right, over 30 days for diabetes. So far, I've done 28 miles, and today I did 19 kilometers so far, and I'm trying to get another 8 in before the end of the day. All right. And if you want to help with that, you can add me on Facebook and you can donate to that because it's a good thing. But that's only if you want to, obviously, because nobody's donated on it at the minute.
So how do they find you on Facebook? Do they look just for Malcolm or?
Yeah, just look me up. Malcolm Harvey. I don't remember what. Oh, and it's got a picture of me on it. So
once you see him, you know it's the one.
If people want to, and it goes directly to them. Obviously, I don't get any of the money. It goes directly to them. And I'm trying to get made, but sadly, people, my friends list on there, don't seem to be very, So I just thought I'd add that.
That's a good thing to put out there, man.
Yeah, I just, I want to help people. I'm planning on doing one every month. For a different charity. Someone close to me was diagnosed with diabetes, and I was like, I can do this. It's funny. So I've been walking constantly for a very long time now. So so it's really good. I enjoy it, and I feel like it's doing something, even though nobody's donated to it. So. But it's good to just do it because people get aware of it because I'm wearing the shirt and everything. I'm out.
That's the thing, right? And people can see the shirt and like, hey, man, maybe I should. And they may not be on your web think, oh, maybe I should donate to diabetes, or maybe I should think about that.
Yeah. So yeah.
So, what are your thoughts on all these announcements so far?
I'm really excited for the Radiance. As soon as I saw ninjas, I was excited. All right. As soon as I heard samurai, excited.
They're not very good ninjas.
I was excited. What's that?
They're not very good ninjas if you saw them. Ninjas supposed to be stealthy.
Oh, yes. I do
You get all the
believe
dad
that's going
jokes
to be a
here, guys.
50s, 60s. I do believe it's going to be a 50s, 60s ninja movie. It just makes sense of what they release. It'll probably be around the same time as Big Time Gambler.
I would say I am tentatively, so I'm a bit worried about that subscription model. I'm not going to lie. I'm hoping to fix that up because things like that are things that can be big road bumps for a company, especially a newer company. You don't want to do something that's really going to mess up with your with your audience base, or it's going to stop people. There's going to be a barrier. You want to make it as easy as possible for people to get the films that they want to get.
Yeah.
And if you're especially if you're doing a premium price or shipping is going to cost a bit, you want to get you got to give a reason for people to come in and not say, okay, this is going to, you can get our releases, but you're going to have to jump through hoop after hoop after hoop. Some people are going to be very much. Did you order 1 to 6 months separately from 7 to 12? Does that mean you get your delivery twice a year, June to December?
Yes. If you do 1 to 6, then you get that delivered in June. If you do 7 to 12, then that gets in December. But for me, I just bought every single one of them individually, so I got them every month, like I should have done in the first place. Yeah, so it ended up being 12 separate orders. All right. You can also pick free shipping. You don't have to pay $3.29 shipping, because if you press the thing, there's a free option as well for shipping. I'm not waiting 6 months to get 6 months worth. I'd rather just order them and get them all as they come out. But you shouldn't have to do that. I hate when companies put, everything will get shipped when everything's available. Well, I don't care.
Can you imagine? Okay, let's just say I'm not like I'm not an unboxer YouTuber type guy. I do some like unboxing videos, but it's not my brand, right? But there's channels that is their thing. Can you imagine if they'd accidentally picked that and then find out and they're set for okay, I've got 12 months of Radiance videos, January, February, March, and then realizing, no, I got one massive month, but I got like 11 months of nothing. And I talked about this before. I talked about this, these companies right now. You look right here. This not just this channel, but YouTube in general. This is your best advertising. This is where people find out your stuff.
Exactly.
You go to this, then you go to some of the forum sites, and not everybody goes to forum sites anymore because it's just simpler. It's just simpler to do stuff like that. It's the reason, by the way, that I cut my I had to clear my throat there. Sorry. It's the reason that I cut down some of the length of my videos and did from the announcements to after party thing, and that's because basically I want people to be able to come in, get get the news that they want. And then if they want to talk on, do an after party, that type of thing, go with that. And with that being said, since we have done the announcements, do you want to do an after party today?
We can do if you want.
Tell you what, then let us go from there. If you want to come back in for the after party, we're going to talk a lot of other stuff. Did you get anything today? Is there anything?
Let's say, I got the Electro Omnibus.
Oh, there you go. There's that, and I got nothing, but it's all I do. Well, I got stuff, but unless I go to Paris, I can't pick that up, or to my dad's, or my mom's, or to my cousins. So we will see you guys here in a second. Thank you for coming in for the Radiance thing. Hopefully, we're get the subscription and the Kino Cult. I'm excited about. See you in the after party.
All right, see you in the after party, guys.